The Book of Ruth anthology was #1 new release and bestseller on Amazon. Product of the month in Sheen magazine. Unlimited Kindle and paperback.
Have a brand? Do you want to get it in front of millions of people instantly? Well, email me right now, OGOD at hip hop you whatever.
Let's jump into Ye, man. Let's talk about Kanye.
All right, so Kanye, it's an audio here, and I think this is the whole audio, of him. I think back in 2018, saying that Cardi B was a plant, a government plant. So let's play this real quick.
Yes, Corey CIA. Like, he didn't even have to say it. I know it. You fucking CIA. What are you talking about? Like, this is my godmother. This is my this. He's Illuminati. That's why fucking Cardi B was over there. Cardi B is a plant by the Illuminati. She don't write her raps. She's just there to like sound as ignorant as possible, and then make songs like "fuck him" and you get some money. Yeah. She was literally replaced, Nicki Minaj purposely. That they put her there. And now she doesn't know what to do. All she thinks is just a blessing from the universe. Ain't no blessing.
That's crazy. And but I think the crazy part about it is that I don't think we called her a plant. We always question, people, not particularly her. But one thing we can agree on, and I can agree on with Kanye West, is that she definitely replaced Nicki Minaj. But what's your thoughts, though, on the audio, the unearthed audio from 2018 of Kanye West coming out and calling Cardi B a plant?
Yeah. Now,
CIA.
Yeah. He called who's the Kardashians' husband, the black dude, the mom's husband, or whatever his name is. I forgot. That's who he was calling CIA.
Oh, okay.
Then he called Cardi B the industry plant.
Okay.
He was going in on a lot of people.
Wow.
People was missing shit. And he also went in on Nas and Pusha, and I got the audio of that I want to play after we talk about this too. Kanye went in, bro. But let's talk about the industry plant, because Cardi B responded to that. She put a heart emoji, and then she played an interview that he did with Jason Lee where he was praising Cardi B. I think that's just recently been taken down as well. So there's a lot going on getting thrown out with Kanye. But let's deal with what we just heard with. We talked about it, man, and not that we know directly, because we don't have no insights within the industry, but we kind of can visualize with our own eyes and understand the power of propaganda, how to properly market, how to properly steer a narrative whatever way you want to steer it.
Right.
And if you want to make black people look bad, or if you're trying to hypersexualize the youth, or whatever your agenda is,
Right.
the way you do it is through entertainment. So is it too far-fetched to say that there's people within this industry that were planted here to achieve such goals? No, it isn't. And when you look at a Cardi B and you look at her past to where she came and her rise to stardom, is it too far-fetched to say no? It is crazy to hear somebody like Kanye West, who's been in the industry, who's seen it all, hit billionaire status, probably seen and heard some conversations that we would never be privy to, call her this. It's also interesting to know that sometimes Kanye does go off his rocker and say some things that's kind of crazy, and it's like, damn, wait a minute, where'd this come from?
Right.
So we weigh all that in, and it's like, it makes for some great goddamn conversation. I don't know if he's right or he's wrong, but I'm listening and I'm paying attention.
To me, it's sort of like the same conversation that we talked about with the NWA and Ice Cube. How, all right, certain people can see that your music was used a certain way. Were you aware? Did you know? The same with Cardi B. We already understand the collateral damage, the effect that the type of music is having. She ain't the first though. We seen this probably even before the Little Kims, and that's our era. So that's the first person I'll probably name, like a Little Kim, and then your Foxies and people like that. We've seen that same prototype be replicated throughout the years, and Cardi B is just another, kink in the chain of that. That's 100% real. She probably don't write her rhymes. That's obviously, come on. Nobody writes their rhymes like that no more in this industry. Some people do, and salute to them. But, I think he got a point. I think he has a point. Now, whether she knows if she's being used, that's one thing. But we can already concede that type of music that Cardi B does, the type of music that her and Meg Thee Stallion and Lotto and all these women do, is totally, 100% toxic. Maybe not for adults. Us, it's cool for us. But for their target audience, their target market that's consuming this, that's listening to it right now, probably in school where they're supposed to be learning. They got the little AirPod in there, and they probably listening to one of those sexually charged porn slut songs that's being embedded in their psyche every day. And eventually, they're gonna want to try this stuff out. I mean, the hormones are already raising out of control. You don't need no rapper, no woman explicitly telling them about sexual things, and even the whole attitude about F niggas getting money and this whole thing. Like, this is kind of productive, man. We make the comparisons to when we came up, and I'm not saying when we came up, everything, all the rappers and stuff was perfect. I mentioned Little Kim, but we also had a counterbalance to that, like the Cosby Show, Family Matters. We were able to, and then our own damn families, we were able to see, different, role models and variations of, okay, this is what a family should be. You don't have to show your titties. You know what I mean? You don't have to talk about sex. You can actually go to school. That could be cool. You could be going to college. You can get a job. You can have your own business. Things like this could be cool. So that's kind of why I stand with it, man. Does she know she's being used? That's the only question that I have.
Right.
At the end of the day.
You know, it's interesting you brought up the youth, and I it was crazy because I remember us growing up. A lot of the conversation were about how men were devaluing women, calling them bitches, calling them hoes, doing this, doing that. They were degrading women, right? Yep. But then I remember us in school, and I don't remember any of my friends. I damn sure remember us openly disrespecting women, openly disrespecting females, putting our hands on them, calling them bitches, calling them hoes. There were sprinkles of ignorance in there. I'm not saying everybody was perfect, but as a majority, nah, it wasn't like that. Bro, I dropped my son off at a high school event on Friday. Right. When I tell you some of these little girls and the way they were dressed, bro.
I can believe it.
And the way they were moving. And I was just I was scared. Because I got an 8-year-old daughter. And it was just like, Jesus Christ, this shit is getting wild.
Yeah.
Wild. And they're growing up too damn quick. You know what I'm saying? I know as a high school boy right now, they are licking their chops.
Yeah. Yeah.
Licking their chops.
Yeah.
And this is like it's sad, it's scary. I don't know if high school pregnancy and teen pregnancy is up. I would love to see statistics on that, little things like that. And just you ain't gonna blame it all the way on hip hop and the message, but
I was there. That was I was gonna say that because a lot of people say it ain't just hip hop. It's not.
No,
but like you said, but that's a major marketing tool. That's a major propaganda tool. Probably one of the most effective when you talk about music and how music we all know could change. You could go put Trey songs of Usher on and you're gonna feel different listening to that, or you could put Luther on or this or that, or certain things gonna make you move a certain way. You put some Cardi B on in the club, strip club, it's like, all right, let's go. Yep. And we in here, okay, boom, boom, boom. And the young girls are seeing it. See, a lot of people leave out this part. When you have a role model, if you had a role model coming up, you wanted to be like them, you wanted to talk like them, you wanted to dress like them, you want to do everything that they do. Yeah. Period. Yep. That's just what it was. Oh, he doing that, she doing that, I want to do that. So if you're talking about sex and stuff like that, people want to do that. And then the crazy part, Cardi B didn't want her own daughter.
Oh, you know it.
Listening to her music. Right? And this is not a bash Cardi B thing, because she's really just a pawn in the game. She's a pawn on the chessboard. It's a bigger agenda. We just happen to be talking about Cardi B right now. We could talk about Lil' Kim. We could even talk about Nicki Minaj. Yeah. We could talk about how that whole thing was perpetuated, which she replaced Lil' Kim. And who's next after Cardi B? Who they grew? It's mad of them now.
Laundry list.
It's like whoever we gonna put her. Whoever sticks, we gonna take them. I would say Megan Thee Stallion, but Cardi B's still here. So this man, it's something got to change. It's crazy.
It's crazy. I want to transition though. That was a dope conversation. Keep it on Kanye, because Kanye wasn't done in that leaked. I think it was like a leaked documentary, and who knows who leaked it. That's another conversation for another day.
Right.
On who leaked that, John. But I want to, and I think I deleted the goddamn thing, but let me find it real quick, because Kanye West is going in on not only Tiana Taylor, but he's going in on Nas, Pusha T. I could not believe this dude the way he was going in. Let me see if I can find it. Where the fuck is this shit at?
You're tuning into the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. We going in today, man. October the 2nd. Hey, smash the like button if you're watching. Share the video, and make sure you subscribe, man. Subscribe to whatever channel that you're watching on. Definitely.
Appreciate you. Oh God, got
Yes, sir.
this up bumping right now. Let's get to work.
Too high profile. It ain't gonna be in this situation. It's gonna be a get me out this motherfucking good music shit now. And Scooter ain't gonna be no, I'm still putting my name on this shit. I need to get rid of good music because I'm great. And guess what? Good is the enemy of great. The fuck I'm doing giving Wanna Love You to fucking Tiana. What the fuck I'm doing giving that Daytona album to Pusha? What the fuck I'm doing, bro? That shit that shit was 3 dark fantasies that I gave away. Cop shot the kid, Nas rapping all goddamn offbeat on it. Don't even want to shoot a video. They shoot the video, don't even tell me. These motherfuckers don't appreciate me. All these motherfuckers is trying to use me. I'm the greatest motherfucking artist living, and I can do everything. And I'm not being expanded, and my vision is not being expanded to what it is. I'm performing at other people's festivals and shit. I've been wanting a fucking festival. People not touring my shit. People saying I'm locked in a pump shit. I've been recouped. These niggas made fake black skinheads. I got the fake black skinhead. Marty Van Deer told me, I'm sick. I'm sick. Ain't nobody reach me. Y'all boys better not fuck with me, bro. These boys better not about to play that black skinhead on Twitter live quick. And I know my life is on the line when I'm talking. But I know ain't nobody gonna touch me because I'm too high profile. I'm not Triple X. So y'all can't take me out. But I bet you I get off my motherfucking publishing. I bet you I get my motherfucking festival. And I bet you I get off of Universal. And I bet you y'all don't talk to Adidas again.
When was this audio from?
So apparently it was a leaked, and I'll show you the video. It's him talking. You can see it.
Right, yeah. I mean, like, with the time, like, what, they got a year?
2018.
Really?
2018 documentary.
Wow.
This was when, and it was leaked, supposedly. And as he's doing it, you see people filming him and recording him and doing various things. But I don't know if he's on the phone. I don't know. You know, one thing about Kanye, because everybody could say he be going off his rocker stuff. This dude been the same way since we met.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Kanye went just like this.
Yeah.
So is he crazy? I mean, maybe he's a little off, but is he crazy?
I think he's a genius.
Bro, talk about it.
I can't confirm that everything that he says is 100% accurate. But one thing I do know is that he's speaking from his heart, right? And one thing I do understand is that I don't think we fully understand the type of world that somebody like a Kanye West has to live in, right? And he willingly, obviously, goes here, into this world. But I think it's a sinister world. I think it's a world that's cutthroat. I think it's a world that's, driven by profit, greed, money, deadlines, and things like that. And I think that ultimately he probably just got sick of it. Because like we said, what we say the other day, money's doesn't equate to happiness. We've seen the Chandler Jones, and we talk about these different people that's having these nervous breakdowns that have everything.
Yeah.
I think that's Kanye West right there. He even talked about Adidas.
He said that.
And it's like, wow, that came into fruition. So it's like, what's really going on? All that glitters ain't gold for real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's the way it resonates with me. It's like, he's worth this and that, but is he happy? Is he miserable? He lost his mom. Like, he talked about she got sacrificed. And who really knows what's going on behind the scenes?
Yeah.
It's been a lot of speculation and a lot of things about blood sacrifices and, what type of stuff that these people got to do. At the end of the day, is it worth it? But I don't know if it's true, but I believe him. I believe every word he just said, man.
Let me ask you this. Because, I mean, why do you think this came out? We don't know who leaked it, but it's a reason. We ain't heard about Kanye for a while. Like I was telling you before we shot, this was about a year ago to the day he started going in on Adidas and waging war against Adidas, and then we know what happened with the Jewish community and everything and the ramifications behind that. That's about a year ago now. Then it went silent. And then here it goes again. It's not him now in live person, but it's some shit from 2018 that's really hitting home again.
Right.
Why? Why do you think that is? Do you think that because, correct me if I'm wrong, he's one of the most highest profile people to come out and talk about, even say the word Illuminati, even say the word blood sacrifice, even say the word industry plant. We see the type of money he was dealing with and the type of people he's pissed off. So obviously he is not a friend to many in power positions. He's the enemy of a lot of those people. So why? Do you think it's a deeper situation to this? Or I don't know. I think it's more to this than just a leak.
Yeah.
It's crazy. 2018.
Yeah. I know. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know who leaked the video. It's a real hard pill to crack. If I had to really, you know, give it my opinion. I could be wrong. It's probably more about making him seem like he's crazy. More to kind of, sprinkle on that. Like, this dude is out of his mind right now. Like, let's just put this out here. Let's continue to tear down and destroy, the way he's perceived, the way he's, his image in the industry. If I had to go there, can't say that I'm 100% correct, but if you ask me and put me on the spot, that's what I think is going on right now. If you think he's crazy, you think he's nuts, you think he's schizo, he's on medication. If he starts saying something real, we ain't gonna believe him because remember, he's on medication. He's schizo, he's crazy, he's Kanye.
Dramatic episode.
Right. Which that shit could be true. Right. The Cardi B shit, I'm already conceding to that. Like, my only thing I'm worrying is, like, does she know that she's being used at this point?
Right.
Now, as far as now the Pusha thing, was he saying that he gave him? He's saying he gave him the album? I don't know what he's saying.
They gave him Daytona. I guess he produced it. He engineered it.
Okay.
Kanye had, like, I don't know if you remember during that time, he had the Tiana Taylor joint, he had the Kid Cudi, he had the Pusha, he had the Nas, and then he came out with his own joint. He was just had these 5-song kind of ideas he was going. And personally, I thought they were all dope. I thought Tiana's was dope. I thought Daytona could have came up for album of the year. And Cop Shot the Kid in particular, I thought was dope because my son was young at that time, and that kind of introduced him to who Slick Rick was.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then he wants to listen to Slick Rick, and then he's listening to Nas talk about people, just that whole album. Like, it was dope, and it got my son really introduced to hip hop. So I thought he did a phenomenal job, but to hear him go in on it the way he did, it's like, damn, I don't know, mate. I don't know. I ain't gonna question that man's genius when it comes to music because he is one of one when it comes to music. But I think it's a good point in saying that maybe they're trying to promote a narrative as if this dude is really crazy. He is off his rocker. Because if you think he's crazy and you think he's off meds, that can kind of contribute to an episode type. Oh, why is he just randomly freaking out about this? But if you understand the game, you understand music, they would think Beethoven was a fool. Now he's looked at as one of the greatest musicians to ever walk this earth. And he was off his fucking rocker. So musicians kind of, they think in a different space. They move in a different space, but that don't mean they crazy. So I don't know, man.
This split personality, as they call Gemini, like, you're two different.
He is a Gemini.
And who knows if that shit is true. I think everybody kind of got a split personality.
Yeah, ain't that
in
the
certain
truth?
instances, you can get one person one day and the next person the next day. But yeah, man. Do you think they try to kill Kanye? Then they're gonna try. He said they can't kill me.
What else?
Too high profile.
What else he got to do?
Yeah. He went there.
What else does he got to do?
Right. He started exposing, like, some of the stuff is going. See, they're trying to make like Orlando Brown. I think if he goes any further, he's Orlando Brown.
Okay.
At this point, like, I saw Jay-Z doing this with so and so, and this person was doing this to this person, and this, and if he got, then he's Orlando.
Yeah, just not taking you serious no more.
Right.
He's just a crazy drug head. I think that that's how they kill him more than actually, because if they killed him, Kanye ends up dead anyway.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Yeah.
That sets off a firestorm unlike we've ever seen because of how he's doing it. They know. But if they kill his character and they make him irrelevant, then he could walk around here saying whatever he wants. He's just that bum on the street talking.
Kim K. Do you think that was his handler? Rizza Islam came, and you know what? I seen another video where somebody was talking about handlers. I forgot the video. Damn. And they was like confirming, like, yeah, people have handlers. Matter of fact, somebody said they had a handler. I forget who the hell it was. Mm-hmm. Somebody could probably put it in the comments. It was a prominent somebody. It was like, I got my handler. They said my handler.
Was it on this podcast?
On what podcast?
They said it here?
No, not on this podcast. Okay, it was some random. I forget. I'll find it. But do you think Kim K was his handler? Was Kanye West his handler? And who's this new chick he's with?
Who knows?
Right.
That's a good question.
Kim K.
Was Kim K his handler? I don't want to give her that much power, but she got that kind of power.
Power to PUSSY, man.
Yeah, word. That's what they was handling. All that ass. Nah, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it was some Jewish dude behind the scenes that we don't know about. But was Kim put there?
Right.
Possibly. Because he was talking about Kim a long time before he even got with Kim. So that's on some Travis Kelce homegirl situation. That's just for show. That's entertainment. So that could have been put in place for entertainment value, but then they had kids and all kind of shit. So golly.
Yeah.
How crazy this shit go? I don't know, man.